This is a Tape Deck podcast.
Hello and welcome back to We'll Run For. This is your host Tom, and with me as always are Diana.
Hello.
Brianna.
Hey.
And Michael.
Hello.
Are you getting into the flow?
Yeah. I honestly, and it's a running joke, but like I do get anxiety when I have to say your name because I like
Because you said it wrong so many times, now you panic.
yeah, like, and I feel like honestly it's disrespectful to get people's names wrong when you know them. I hate that. I get called Steve at least once a week at work in an email, and it's
Steve.
It's a running
I actually,
occurrence.
I think we've talked about it on the podcast before, but I actually thought this was a joke. But now he forwards me emails sometimes
All the time.
that are just like, "Hello, Steve." I'm like, what?
Like people I know. And it's the most irritating thing.
I think it's because your last name starts with ST.
Yeah, it's Stover, and they are like STV. Okay, his name is Steve, obviously. Yeah, but that just happens.
So, yeah.
Well, Brianna, welcome back.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Now we're
glad
in
to
it.
be here.
I guess you signed your employment agreement. We did have to turn down Greg from the other podcast.
He's in a producer role only. He's in the back.
That's fine.
He's in the back.
I have him in a closet.
That's where he lives now.
I have him in my creepy Victorian doll closet.
Oh, Victorian basement.
He is single-handedly selling out Loopy Looper, though. Like,
Hell yeah.
Truly.
that thing is growing legs, and I'm getting FOMO by the minute.
Oh, yeah, because we can't go, right? Because we're in Luray.
Yeah.
Isn't that weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
But man, it's going to be a big event.
Yep. If you want to join up, I will put the link in the show notes this time because I forgot last time for Greg's form if you want to join a team. So look for that.
Yeah. And it does actually suck because per my Berlin training, I'm supposed to do like 20 miles that weekend. So it would have been perfect.
Mhm.
Yep.
But I'll be in a pool. So
There is that. I mean,
Like-
Cooper River Park's like a pool.
it's like a pool. There are people in bathing suits. Why?
It probably is. Like, who knows?
Well, there is that part of the park where you look down the road and there's that gigantic pool, right? That public pool or that neighborhood pool. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I forgot there is a pool.
I have no idea what you're talking
yeah.
about.
Yeah, when you're on the other side of the river from like directly across.
That's right.
There's
Okay.
there's a pool in the neighborhood.
When you're looking to the left. Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, gotcha. Like one of those ones that you pay to be a member of. Like one of those.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
weird. When you go around it enough, you notice every single inch of that lake.
Yeah, it's amazing how much you learn about Cooper River.
And it's actually not a lake, it's a river. And I keep calling it a lake. Ay. So let me bring something up.
Oh, God.
I think they announced or they teased the theme for next marathon weekend, 2027, because it's
I
the
don't know.
30th anniversary of the half marathon.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be heavily Donald Duck themed.
Makes sense.
If we don't spend all of our money in Germany this fall, I really want to be there, but I don't know. I don't think
do
it's
one of the races. I'm not running that. I'm not running Dopey again until 2020.
No, I just mean maybe the half because it's all Donald themed. But
Oh, that's fair.
I was going to say,
I
my
will
PTO
say-
got approved the other day, so I'll be down there. I'm not planning on running. I just want to do what I did this year because I had a blast this year.
Oh, nice.
I will be there running the marathon probably after signups.
so I don't know.
I will say the races that are not overpriced are the half and full.
Mm-hmm.
Just to do as like a
Agreed.
standalone.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're expensive, don't get me wrong, but they're
Yeah.
not crazy expensive relative to like big city races and stuff like that. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So the 5 and 10K are insane.
Yeah.
The 5K prices are nuts. They're so bad. And I love the 5Ks. And I know not a lot of people do, but I love the Disney 5Ks. I just think they're a good vibe.
Yeah, I agree.
But I feel like a lot of time I'm out there alone, which is maybe why I like it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you're paying for the character stops basically with the 5
and if you get it,
10K.
if you start early enough, it's fun. And there's always some nonsense. Like there's always some like weird 5K drama going on that I also enjoy. So
I'm sure the Wine and Dine one will be crazy because that's the first extended one. So we'll see how that
Oh, well,
goes.
I got in,
wait.
so we'll have
Oh,
somebody
did
on
you?
the ground for it. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice. And
Yeah,
did your
I'm doing
mom,
all
you got
three.
your mom and everything in?
Yeah, and my sister, who
No,
has never done
nice.
literally anything before. But
Oh,
we're a cat
nice.
family, so
There you go.
Do we know why this one was so difficult? Are people saying because it was on Good Morning America?
I think you had a combination of multiple things. Wine and Dine is the last chance to get coast to coast, right?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So if you did Disneyland and were like, oh crap, let me get coast to coast, that's like your last shot. And yeah, I guess it was the whole Good Morning America thing promoting it. There's just a running boom anyway. Look at every race.
That's what
It's
I was gonna say.
ridiculous.
I don't think it was even. I mean, yeah, a lot of people were like, "Oh, my queue never dropped below an hour or whatever." But the numbers like that people ran afterwards, it didn't
We're all
seem
about the
worse.
same.
It didn't
Yeah, it
seem
was
worse
all
than any other weekend. I think people just had a different like perception of it for some
experience.
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And you're right. There is a running boom. Things are selling out and more popular. And I understand like your FYP is feeding you like what you're
Yes.
interested in, what you see anyway. But I'm seeing more than I have in the past run Disney content and then people explaining like how do you register for a Run Disney race? This is how it works, all that. And I'm just seeing like tons of videos and then tons of like then I go into the comments because that's where I live. And I just see people like asking tons of questions and I've never run before and I've never done this. So I think it's just people are getting like more interested.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm sure the Good Morning America thing brought it to people who don't necessarily pay attention to it. So I'm sure there's a little bit there and a little bit of everything. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I mean, maybe if you want to go down and do something for marathon weekend.
I don't know, because we'd have to register, right? Like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, you
I mean,
gotta
over the
register, yeah.
summer.
No,
I think
like
it's
in a
next month.
yeah, I don't know if we want to
Next
commit to
month?
that.
Yes, it's next month.
For next January?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we
Wine
go-
and Dine just happened, what, a couple weeks
Although
ago?
Last week, yeah.
I guess I do remember registering for Dopey on like Valentine's Day or something before.
I thought it
like
used to be in
February.
April way back.
That's
but
what in 2023 when we did Dopey. I think the registration that year was in April,
Gotcha.
or I guess for that year, the year prior.
Yeah. Well, maybe when I did it in 2018, it was February. That's so early.
Yep.
Well, yeah, and springtime, because I have that on calendar already. Although you don't have to register for that like day of, it like never sells out. That opens up in July. So I already have that on calendar to register for that.
So, hey, Michael,
Yeah.
do we have any new 5-star reviews?
I did not check. I don't believe we do.
I think we will, because the number changed, but the review's not there yet.
Oh.
It does lag a little bit. There is a general lag.
So I think by when we wake up tomorrow, there'll be something, but I don't know what it is yet. It's like Christmas morning.
It's a mystery.
It's like Christmas morning.
It's my favorite thing.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we running for?
Oh, I can start us off.
Yep.
So I've gone down the we're months away from summer, so I got to get my act right. So now I'm meal prepping ground beef and sweet potatoes, as is all the fitness people on TikTok. So that's what I'm running for: is my my protein and my meats. Just
Weirdly, I've been eating well
meat.
this week too. Yeah. That's good. I started doing that. I'm eating tofu though. I've
tofu.
We had Taco Bell 2 nights ago.
Yeah. But then I
well, never
had
mind.
taco meat and sweet potatoes, and
That's healthy. It's good for
oranges. And also, since I mentioned eating oranges, people keep sending me stuff about oranges on Instagram. And then I think it was either Mal or Emily O'Keefe sent me this hilarious video of this girl who tracks. She eats so many oranges, she tracks it, and she ate in a year over like almost 3,000 oranges. And she had like a chart about how she eats them and like the size of them. And I was like,
Okay, now I want some oranges.
I was dying. So I'm trying to get some balance. I really wanted Taco Bell on Tuesday, and I forget why.
Yeah, that's fine. I also put a Crunchwrap Supreme in the toaster, like the vertical toaster, and it worked perfectly. But no, I don't want to derail us. I'm running to get outside because I think this weekend I can finally do it and not be terrified of a slip and fall.
Unless it snows again.
Well, no, I'm gonna run on Saturday at 10 a.m. when it is 52 degrees outside.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to get snow this weekend.
I think I got 8 miles on the calendar. So
I think it's a little north of us.
Oh, you're lucky.
Yeah, my boss is in Maine, and she's getting snow. She's getting like 8 inches.
I think for us,
It's
I
up
think
in the air, right?
Yeah, like they're not even giving network meteorologists anyway. You know, the Facebook meteorologists are putting out there how it's going to be 2 feet. But like the networks aren't even because they're not sure. It's a nor'easter, so they have to see where it goes.
Could be anything.
But I mean,
it could be 0 or 10.
Yeah. Well, they're also, if it does hit us, it's going to be like blizzard. It's going to be like 50-mile-per-hour winds.
Oh, God.
It ties in. Tom's ties in with mine, though, where it's seeing grass again, which also ties in with if we get a bunch of snow, like when I just started seeing grass again, I'm going to quit life.
I'm gonna crash out.
Love it.
It's disgusting out there because it's gray.
It's all wet too,
it's
like always because the
muddy.
snow melting. Yeah,
Everything is muddy. Everything's dirty. There's like sitting water everywhere because it was so much snow just sitting there for so long.
I was so annoyed when I drove home and then I got up here and there was still snow. I was like,
oh yeah,
Jesus. It's like, isn't this gone by now? I was like, it's been 75 degrees for 3 days. And then I'm like, oh no, it hasn't.
I would say the last 2 days, a lot of it has suddenly disappeared very quickly.
Yes.
Yeah. My yard is pretty clear now, thankfully.
Yeah. And it's better for the dogs. Like Indy is loving life right now, not only because it's dirty and muddy outside, but because he doesn't have to like walk on top of the ice. He's like sinking into it. So now it's like snow he can play in. So he's amped. So ready to go.
I guess I'm running for recovery. Yeah, we'll get into it. But, things happen.
Yep. Speaking of recovery, did you stretch after running whatever amount of mileage you did that we're going to talk about later?
Why?
Why would you stretch?
It was only 100K. Why would you stretch?
Oh, hey, let me ask this question. I just want a number from everybody. How many toenails does everybody have? Diana, how many toenails do you have?
10.
Brianna, how many do you have?
Also 10.
I have 9.
No, I have 10.
What?
Yeah.
First of all, Michael,
well, you
sent a picture of your foot.
It's still there. You should have seen it the day after. Holy cow.
God.
See, it's right here.
Michael.
Oh, God.
Onlyyams.com.
It was from driving for 13 hours with my foot on the ground the whole time. It felt like it was going to explode.
Why don't you just use cruise control?
I did, but where's my foot going to go? On the dash?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, I feel like...
Just get it up there. Get that.
Where am I putting my foot exactly?
I feel like it just being there is fine because you're not like constantly...
What was my left foot anyway?
Oh, yeah.
How did you lose one?
I don't know. It just came off. It's one of the little guys. It's not one of the big guys.
Oh, yeah.
He drove me to a nail appointment the other day, and he hasn't been in a while. And the lady was like, "Oh, are you getting a pedicure today?" And he's like, "No."
I'm too embarrassed.
I should have.
You should have. You should have.
Let that old lady go to town on my feet.
Yeah. So You need to. I did last summer. I lost like half of a toenail, and she like nursed it back to health. Like she put like gel on it so it looked like a full toenail, and like did all this work to make it look nice. And now it's fully back and it looks beautiful, but it never looked bad because she knew what she was doing. She was looking out for me.
Nice.
I think I'm going to see about getting this one permanently removed.
Permanently removed? Like a cat?
It's just not growing back correctly. It's that I didn't even hit it or anything. It just was from running on it. It's that same one that I smashed a couple times, though. And it's never...
What they'll do is they'll go in and like trim it all the way down, right? And then
I was gonna like, what do they like burn? Like, what do they do to make it
I don't
not
know.
grow?
I'm scared of that part. That's why I haven't ever checked.
Well, my mom, she did the same thing where she like stubbed her toe on something and it basically broke, and then she had like a black toenail, and she had like go to a podiatrist, and they did something where they had to like take the entire nail off. And she said she's like, even with like all the pain meds, she's like, it was like the worst thing.
Yeah, that's why I just let mine fall off. But I can't keep having it fall off constantly without even like doing anything to cause it. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but whatever. We'll get into that.
Michael's going to get declawed.
So
Gonna get declawed.
So would you say having proper foot cuticle care is a goal of yours?
Apparently.
Disgusting.
You should have seen it the next day. It was like, I thought the nail was going to shoot off. It was so like pussed out.
Oh my God.
I cannot with any of that. I just
pussed out?
I don't know, whatever's in a blister juiced out.
If blister juiced out is not the name, it's not the title of this episode, I'm boycotting.
I don't know what's worse, that or I don't know if we ever posted it, but I know I shared it with you, Michael, after Tom did Loopy Looper.
Oh,
and he
yeah.
had a blister that was like a baseball on the bottom of his foot, and he like got in the bathtub, and I had to like cut it open.
Oh.
And I was like gagging, and we were filming it.
That's love.
That's love.
God. Oh, all right. So we're going to jump into our goal getters.
And now, it's time for our Will Run 4 Goal Getters. Congrats on making your goals, you getters. Oh, you runs the shit.
All right. Don Brine, 26. PR and fun during the Fairy Tale Challenge at Princess, and then slide into my Broad Street training to get my marathon POT. Nice.
Very
Princess.
good.
Of course for that.
Yeah.
What did I do? I did something. There we go. Sorry. Ace the Nico.
That's a new name.
Yeah, start looking for a half so I can renew my POT for Disney World.
God, everybody's getting POT this year.
Now I'm debating if I want to.
Am I going last?
Yes, we did a la White Christmas, boy, girl, boy, girl.
Okay, got it.
It's the White Christmas order.
Sweet.
All right, so we have, is it Hira?
I think so.
Hira Blue. Having surgery next month, so of course I'm in a panic about losing my fitness as I also head into menopause. I'm only 16, right?
Oh, exactly.
That said, I'm signed up for my first 12-hour loop run, the new Seattle version of Loopy.
Oh, cool.
Which I kind of want to look into now that I read this. Then she says, one step closer and hoping for 15 loops to add up to around 50K.
Whew.
Also running Beat the Blurch half, which I do every year, and hoping to renew a pretty stellar POT there, and super secret goal of getting a PR at my ripe old age.
Nice.
Finally, deciding on whether to run my second Goofy or just the marathon, plus minus the 5K. We'll see what the registration gods decide.
And that is, there's always that caveat.
Very cool.
All right, our friend Holly does a marathon. PR'd my 5K this weekend and got a new magic mile time by a full minute of 8 minutes and 43 seconds.
Ooh, that is
nice.
fast, girl.
I think Dopey broke my brain, and anything that isn't Dopey just feels great now.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Also, Holly, that is so fast.
That's so fast. Can I take the next one?
Yes.
Sure.
All right. Our friend Tony, GB Rap, says, my goal is to live in Tom's dreams.
He's already there.
Tony, you're going to need another goal because you could check this one off the list.
Oh my gosh. All right. Then we have Ian. I think Ian Connor, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Finish the Colonel half.
Colonial.
Colonial? Oh, I'm thinking. You know, I have a story for that, but it's for a later time. The Colonial half, 12 seconds faster than Shamrock last year, even though Colonial has 650 feet in elevation gain.
Nice.
Get after it. It is half road, half trail, which convinced me it's time to get back to the trail. I have avoided training on trails since falling and bruising my tibia last fall, 2024. With the ice and snow melting, time to get off the treadmill and outside regularly, and of course, strength training.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Tori, my goal
Tori.
is to be better about consistently going to run club because it always starts my week off better and motivates me to train. Want to get back on some trails, hills, so I can crush the BFD running challenge. Finally signed up. Rattler Trail Race and Dollywood Half in April.
I'm jealous. I want to do Dollywood.
Do we know anything about Tori and Tori's mom at Dopey? Like, did they do it? Wasn't Tori supposed to do that with her mom this past Dopey?
I believe I saw them there.
I'd like to know. I hope everything went okay.
Zombie Fit. Finally starting to drop the weight I picked up during the dumpster fire that was 2025.
Ugh.
Down
Just it was.
Down 15 so far, plenty more to go, but it's a solid start. It's a really good start. Next up, building up for either NYC or Dopey, depending on which one I can actually get into. Realistically, it'll probably be Dopey, and honestly, I'm not mad about it. So I forgot, NYC, the Red Lottery opened this week, right? Last week?
Yes. I just saw somebody got in. Who just posted that they got in? Chad did, I think.
But I for the full.
Was it for charity? Was it a charity?
I was going to say, I think some of the charities started accepting people.
Our friend Jay Hall. My goal is for Tanya to get her bib boards.
He did mail
I did mail that.
But I had to get out envelopes and get it all together.
Tanya, please confirm that you got the bib boards.
They're out of the house. I know that.
Watch, the Postal Service is going to, lose them. She's never going to get them.
That would be hilarious.
Well, if she's at springtime, I have a bunch in my bag.
She'll never.
Okay, so after that, she says, Jay Hall says, I'm also hopeful that months of treadmill work, the last few weeks, months, pays off this weekend with a trail run and an indoor 5K. Jen, I know you're doing the Arundel Mills Mall indoor 5K. Sorry, we have not responded about that. I feel like we just got distracted. But good luck running inside the mall.
Nice. I was looking to see if Tori posted anything about Dopey, and I don't see that. But she does have a photo with Greg from Rise and Run. So there is that.
I'll check with him in the closet.
Okay. Laced Up Dad Life, Jared. Working on my cross training, weight training, being consistent, and getting in 2 to 3 days a week. That's awesome. Come on, summer bod.
There you go.
I feel like everyone kind of eases into January, and then February, everyone's like, oh God, summer's close.
Hey, Jared, pro tip, if you don't care what you look like, every bod is a summer bod.
That's true.
That's fair.
Even if you care. We do not body shame here, but good luck.
Dawn Be Joyful. After January not going as planned, I am ready to get back on track. Working on strength training and staying focused on PR and fun races I have coming up. Also trying to keep up with my 10,000 steps daily and need to pick out a marathon for future me.
Nice.
Erica turned 40 last week. Feels the same as 39. I saw it.
True.
After we recorded and I joked about how I had to follow a bunch of people, she was one of them. And I saw all these cute birthday pictures she posted.
Oh,
they were all adorable. Have to start for my 20K trail run in June and want to find balance between work and my free time and how to spend that. Drinking coffee and do more what makes me happy. 2026 just started. Follow your dreams.
Yes.
That's cute.
I love that.
2026 is going to be a good year for a lot of people, I feel like.
I agree.
And this is odd that this one came back to me. This is from our friend Greg of Rise and Run fame. I don't know if we've mentioned him before, but work on my interpersonal communication skills in order to restore Tom's trust and regain my seat at the Will Run 4 recording table. Oh, yeah, and keep balancing speed work and strength training.
Nice.
Greg, I can't quit you.
He brought it up on today's Rise and Run episode.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, that was very funny, actually.
So, yeah. And apparently I'm going to take his job over at Rise and Run, too. So if anybody else wants to help me replace Greg in places.
God, that's so funny.
Slide into the
replacing
DMs.
him.
Replace.
Slowly keep replacing him in every part of his life.
And photos and things like that. We should find his wedding photo and and Photoshop it.
I'm just saying.
Oh, God. All right. And our friend Brandy, I got into this itty bitty race in Chicago in October. So that's a thing.
There you go.
How? Again, I didn't do it this year, though, because of Berlin. I put myself in for Chicago at least 5 times.
I've gotten into Chicago twice, and I have run it 0 times.
Oh, my God.
You're stealing the entries.
This was a couple years. Well, I think I was signed up to do it that year after Dopey when I had to stop running. So I had to defer that.
Yep.
And then there was another year where I had to defer it too. And I think I tried to sign up for it last year and I didn't get in that time.
Yep. Well, you know my strong opinions that if you register for a race and don't go, or you register for a race and don't train, you're stealing spots. Right? That's what the internet tells us.
It's fine.
Facebook run groups. You didn't train.
Oh, God.
Is this me?
Heather? No, it's
Oh.
me.
Okay.
Heather Cohen. I just want to get through Pirate to Princess, Gasparilla
Nice.
Challenge, and all the races at Princess. And then finally have a rest week. That would probably be a good idea. Working on some other plans, but not ready to announce anything. Also looking at Loopy Loopers so I can hang with all the Will Rise and Run 4 gang.
Nice.
Let's see. Jennifer Cooperman. Big scary goals this year. Pacing a former student who's an amputee for her first marathon on her running blade
Wow.
at the San Antonio Marathon.
That's awesome.
It's incredible. Also doing Chicago, so first time doing 2 marathons in 1 year, but I couldn't say no to a former student when she asked.
That's incredible.
That's fantastic. It really is. And then last but not least, formerly Shadlick. Okay, so it's been a goal for a while to change my Instagram username, but thanks to peer pressure from a certain podcast, I now have a new name that's way easier. Alas, I am Dopey Steve.
To be fair, even if it is easy to pronounce, it doesn't make a difference.
We may still get it wrong. Although if we get Dopey Steve wrong, that's
Seriously.
pretty rough.
Seriously. And then Dopey Steve goes on to say, and I want to run and stuff and, of course, train. Oh, my God. And I want to run and stuff and, of course, strength train.
Nice. I actually, because he had a poll on his Instagram, and he said Dopey, he had names, and he had a vote, and I voted for Dopey Steve, and he's like, of course that'd be the one you pick, and I said, it's the one that I could pronounce.
That's important.
It's fair. It's fair.
So, yeah, we are dumb.
We never said we were smart.
Oh, goodness. So, yeah, thanks everyone for sending us your goals. It's always good to hear what everybody's doing. And I don't know, the spring races are coming up quick.
Yes, they are. So, Michael,
Yeah.
do you want to tell us about the surf?
Sombrero Ultra Running Festival.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Fancy. This is a new one for us. So it's finally a race recap that we've never done before, right?
Yeah, this is actually only the second year of the race. It's held right outside of
Nice.
Jacksonville, Florida. I forget, Sombrero Running Company or something like that, maybe. But anyway, he does a bunch of races.
Nice.
If you look up Sombrero Ultra Running Festival, I know Mark and Megan said they've done some of his races as well.
Oh, very cool.
So this was a looped race around some soccer fields out in the middle of nowhere outside of Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
And it was I did 48 hour, there was 24, there was some 3-hour races, some 12s and some 24s. So, your typical looped race kind of thing. I ended up driving down so I could have obviously you need tents and all that kind of stuff for this kind of race, obviously. So I drove down from here. Marsha drove up from Tampa. And so this was her first time kind of crewing a race too. So that was fun. My journey started and I listened to actually Heather Cohen's recap on Rise and Run.
Oh, nice.
Of the Donna, and I cried for a half an hour on the drive. So there was that. So things were going great on the way down there.
Fantastic.
Emotions were under control. So I got distracted by Diana's text message. Or a response to a message.
Brianna sent a cat video, so...
Anyway, so like I said last time, the past month or two has been pretty tough. It's a lot of rough memories from this time of year last year. And so, listening to Heather's story about the Donna and all that was... it was wonderful to hear and also hard, it just, it's complicated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyway, so I get there. It was great. Weather was great all weekend. 70s during the day, 40s the first night, 50s the second night. Actually started off, we set up and all. I actually started off conservative. I did what I never do.
I was nice. For the first time ever, maybe?
For the first time ever.
That's a radical approach.
I was staying solidly in the mid 12s, taking walk breaks. Because my goal for this one, I did want to get 100 in, but I also wanted to just learn more about the 48-hour thing and how to rest and things like that. So day one, it started on noon on Friday. So that was a little different. You're used to starting in the morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have all this time until you get tired. Like this one, you start at noon. So, I get tired at 9 o'clock. So you only have 9 hours of, before you're oh, it's bedtime or whatever. But that's not a big deal. So I started off very conservative, just, kept going. I made sure I took 5-minute breaks every, I think, looking back on it, I don't think I took a break until 6 hours in, maybe, like a full break. Maybe it was sooner than that.
I thought you were going to say I took a 5-minute break every hour or maybe every 2 hours is where I thought
what he was going to do. I thought the same thing.
Maybe it was 4 or 5 hours, regardless. And then after that, I decided to take 5 or 10 minutes every 2 hours.
Okay, that seems more reasonable. And was your goal going in to do the 100K or was it the 48 hours? Or
the main goal was learn more about 48 hours.
Okay.
The main distance goal was 100 miles.
Oh my God. See, in my brain, I thought it was 100 miles. And then the more I talked about it, I was like, it can't be 100 miles.
No, it was the 100 mile. But so everything was going fine. I actually felt really good. I was pacing nice and all that. And then the same issue I had at Hainsport cropped up at almost the same time.
Oh.
It was it was dark out. So it was probably, because I only did 41 miles. So yeah, it was probably around 9 o'clock or so. I had done about 35 miles or so. And I started getting the pain in my quad, the lower part of my quad.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, this isn't good. So I dialed it back some more and took more breaks, obviously. And then like mentally it was starting to get to me too, right? Like, why is this happening again?
Mm-hmm.
All the emotions of everything else was kind of weighing on me. Like, it was difficult. Then I got that first night, it went from 75 to like 45 super fast.
God.
But it also hit the dew point really fast. So everything was wet.
Yeah.
So around 10 o'clock or whatever, 11 o'clock, as I was doing the loop, I was literally getting wet running around because the dew was getting so heavy. And it was cold. So I stopped in the tent and we just talked for a while. And I kind of needed to just like talk through everything.
Mm-hmm.
And like that first night, like I just like physically it was going wrong, and emotionally and mentally it was going wrong, right? Because I was sitting there and I was like, why am like I felt like I was chasing ghosts, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, do I need to is this something that I need to do still? Like, is this for me? Like, what am I doing it for, right? So since it was 48 hours, we said, all right, because that's when you can leave the course and come back. So I was like, I'm gonna do a loop, finish off this loop, drop off we had a shoe tag we wore with our bibs just so they got enough data and all. So they didn't miss you on any of the loops or anything. So I dropped that off and we drove back to the hotel for the night. I was like, I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to reset because I have 48 hours. Like everything still would have been in play the next day. It would have been fine. I'm like, let me rest my legs, see how it feels tomorrow. I'll get back out there. I'll eat a big breakfast, do a full reset mentally, physically, all that. So next day we got back there. It was probably around 9 o'clock or so or whatever, and start going again. And the pain wasn't like it was at Hainsport where I had to wrap my leg like a mummy and walk. But anytime I trotted, the pain hit. So I was like, I do not want to be in this, because when I got hurt at Hainsport, I couldn't walk for a week. Like literally the pain was so bad. So I was like, all right, I can't do that. So I was like, let me just walk and see if I can loosen it up or whatever. So I just kept walking. I walked with this one guy, Al. He's from the Philly area. He does like tons of 50Ks and stuff, like these looped events. He's an older dude in his 80s. Nice dude. We walked a couple loops together and just chatted. We talked about life and stuff like that. It was really nice, actually. But I was like, I kept just thinking of how's it going to go? And I just kept walking and walking. And I was like, I think I walked like 21 miles. So I wanted to get to 100K. I was like, I'm going to walk to 100K today and go back again tonight, rest the leg again. And maybe if I can get in a few more hours in the morning, I'll walk another 10 or 15 miles or something like that or whatever, right? I just wanted to see how the leg felt. But it just never felt great. And I'm like, So we went back the next morning. I dropped off. I let them know like to keep the tag that was done, picked up the sticker and all. So I only got in 100K. Like I did learn a lot of I learned a lot about pacing, which was good, but I think I need to take more breaks. Also, I think I need to do some strength training on my quads because something's causing this in a weird way, and I don't know why. Because the last time I overexerted myself and just twisted weird, this was just there was nothing. It was just flared up. So maybe it's just not fully healed or whatever it is. But so I do need to be better on the 48-hour thing. I can't like just take a 5-minute break here and there. Because I watched, as I was walking, there's so many, like, there's a lot of people older than me, obviously, that do these. And I just watch and see how they handle it. And I'm like, oh, I can do that. So I did learn a lot in that way, even though it went poorly and didn't go the way I wanted. And also, like, emotionally, I just, like I figured out I do like doing it for me.
Yeah.
That's good.
Good.
That's
Yeah.
good.
But it was like that first night, like, because, well, I don't know. Maybe Tom, you probably know.
Out
When
there
you're
in your
in,
feelings.
yeah, when you're in the misery of 10 hours or 12 hours later or whatever it is, and you're like, why am I out here? What
Right.
is the point? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I asked that before you even start. So
I was gonna say, I got there at Marine Corps. I had
Mhm.
like
yeah,
a
marathon
mile
will
like
definitely
that.
do that
Yeah.
too. Yeah. But, I kept, this time I did take breaks. Like, normally, if it was something, I wasn't going to risk anything for the 100 miles on this one.
Right.
Like Hainesport. Hainesport was different. I needed to do that, right? This was, all right, it sucks I'm not going to get there, but this one was about me learning more about 48 hours anyway. So I do wish I would have went back. Then I could have went back that Sunday morning and done like 4 or 5 hours of walking or
Mhm.
something. But wouldn't have been smart to do. Like I needed to let
Right.
this rest some. So, but I have been walking since I got home. I've been walking on the treadmill. And it's been fine. So like it still is too tender to run on, and I need to rest it because I have that trail race in March, mid-March. So. I do want to make sure it's healed up for that. But yeah, the race itself was amazing. They had bathrooms and like full clean bathrooms. The park
nice.
was really nice. Did need a light on this one, unlike Hainesport, but like half the course was lit pretty much because it was around the parking area. And then the back half was really dark. But it was like a mixed surface. So there was some grass, some gravel, and some pavement. Which was actually great. And foot-wise, like, other than the toe issue, which we discussed, which had nothing to do with anything I prepped.
Right.
It's just that toe was effed up. I started using toe socks and taping my feet, the bottom of my feet, and had zero issue whatsoever.
Oh.
Like, I think I had, like, a tiny blister on like, the side of my heel because of a callus I didn't take care of.
Mhm.
But I'm talking like tiny, like nothing,
Right.
And I walked a ton because of, the leg issue again. So
I
some things I
wonder-
did worked out.
Yeah. Because I think about those like toe socks. I don't know if I would like that feeling of something in between my toes.
I tried it last year because I was having a bunch of blister issues for the first time ever, like when I was Marine Corps training. And I think I did like 2 runs. And I don't know if I just like had the wrong size, but like I couldn't do it.
I was like that too because I had tried them previously. And I finally just said after marathon weekend, I was like, so I was talking to another runner about it, and he's like, nah, I use them all the time. And I'm like, I'm going to give them a go again.
Mhm.
And they're great. Like, I have no issues with anything now. Other than my destroyed toe, but like that's not because of the toe socks. That's just because I fucked up my toe twice. Yes, I'll beep that out, I guess, if I remember. But regardless, yeah. So it was tough. The race was tough because I had been struggling emotionally coming into the race.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And honestly, like, if you're going to go for that long, you need to be there in every
Right.
capacity or it's just not going to work. So that kind of, like, in the end, it was the physical part that did me in because I still had plenty of time the next day to easily get to 100. You know what I mean? Like, easily. Like, I still had well over 30 hours left after sleeping a full night and going back.
Yeah.
And having 41 miles in the bank. So, like, it's something I could have accomplished, but then the leg just would not there was no way.
And like where you're feeling the pain like in your quad, does it like feel like your muscle? It doesn't feel like the bone or
No,
anything.
it's I think it's like I forget what it was, the tendon or something. So the knee actually, the pain actually shoots down the side of my knee.
Oh.
But I know where it
coming
stems
from it's coming from the
and it's shooting down. So like as soon as I felt it, I was like, oh, this is the same exact thing again. The problem was the first time I had no idea what it was. I didn't know if it was a knee issue or what. This I knew exactly what it was because it's already happened, right? So I was like, all right, I know I can walk and not make it worse. So that's what I did. But then just the fatigue of, what did I do? So I did, I mean, it had to be a good amount of time on my feet in those 2 days, whatever it was. Because I did essentially 100K, half run, half walk, So whatever that was, 14, 15 hours, whatever it was. So I didn't get in as much time as I wanted. I didn't get the miles I wanted, but I did learn things. And the other thing was like Marcia, this was her first time crewing and she did amazing.
Oh, nice.
Like literally every time I came around, something was ready. Like anything I need, like I didn't even have to stop if I didn't need to or whatever. You know what I mean? And like setting up, we figured out pretty easily. And those are always fun because there's people around and you're chit-chatting and all that kind of stuff. So, it's just like the physical part didn't go right. I worked out the emotional part and I did learn some things and, it happens. It is what it is. I got in what I got in and like I can't change that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, at least you got some, I don't know, at least you got some miles in and learned something. I'm almost wondering as well, like if, like I know you said like strength training, because I think that'll help. I'm wondering if you should like just start getting like PT massages or something like that. Because I know like my friend Nicole gets them because she has issues with like her glutes. I was like her butt. She's got like
like nodding up.
It knots up and like it's not engaged. Like it's basically like it's there's like a syndrome. It's like lazy butt or something. Like it's
Erin had that, remember?
Yeah. So but she gets a massage I think like once a week and they like work out like anything going on with like her legs and then she can always tell like what's causing what. So if it's like she's like, oh, I'm feeling this weird thing in my foot, like when she's getting like her massage, the lady will be like, oh, it's coming from like right here, and she can like tell like exactly where all that's coming from and like work it out. So
yeah, once this heals up, I'm gonna start, actually focusing on some lower body stuff like squats and lunges and things like that, and some balance work too.
Oh, nice.
So, but I want to wait till this is proper to do that. I don't want to cause any more aggravation. It's getting there. We're only a few days out at this point because we recorded this early. And, I walked 3 miles yesterday on the treadmill, walked 3 miles today. And today I walked with like an average grade of like 7%. So,
nice.
It's still fine. I just want to be okay for the next race. And then I really have nothing until Loopy. So I kind of want to just take that time in between Marin and Loopy to figure this out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, the Heated Rivalry boys, they've been doing lots of drop squats. So if you can like prop yourself up on something and then the squat goes lower than your feet, that's supposed to build up your butt. And then you can have a Heated Rivalry butt. Like those boys in the show.
Oh, God.
So if you want to add that to your routine, that's what they're doing.
It's fun.
Oh, God. Yeah, but other than that, the race was like so well organized, so well done. It's not a huge looped race at this point. It's only his second year doing it, but really, really well done. I cannot recommend it enough if you're in that area and you want to do something like I said, there's 3-hour ones, there's 12-hour ones, and there's a 24-hour also. So if you want to go out and like you're from around there and want to do that, like definitely super fun environment, really, really well done. Good food, great volunteers. The volunteers were amazing,
nice.
and that's kind of like key on those races. You know what I mean? Yeah, there was nothing like I had like fuel and stuff, but obviously once I started walking, I was like, well, I guess I'll just eat a burger because I'm only walking anyway. So
very cool.
So they had some really good burgers and other good food and all. So, but it was cool to walk. I'm glad I got to chat up with some people and yeah, it was.
Yeah. It'd be cool for like a group of people that don't want to do loopy either because like it's too far or because it's August.
Yeah, there's that too.
That like maybe if like a group of people want to do like a big group and do like a loopy situation.
It's like perfect for that. There's no relay or anything, but like it doesn't matter. Like you can do whatever you want. And like I said, you can check out and leave too. Like I went back to the hotel both nights because the issue I was having with my leg. I knew I needed to rest it anyway. So I'm like, well, I might as well be comfortable and try and figure it out and come back. Yeah, so definitely worth checking out. I would check out his other events if you're in that area. Really, really well done.
Yeah, and you said it was kind of near Jacksonville-ish, like that.
Yeah,
that kind
basically.
Of side of the state.
Yeah, basically just like 20 minutes west of Jacksonville, essentially.
Very cool.
Well, Michael, thank you for that race recap. We appreciate it.
Look, guys, we do other races than the same 5 we do every year.
Yeah.
Hey, I know we teed it up.
Speaking of,
go ahead.
The Monopoly one. We need somebody to run the Monopoly race this year.
Yes.
No, I am not encouraging anybody to spend money on that race. I'm sorry. I mean, if you happen to and you want to tell us about it, go for it. But I will not encourage that behavior.
When was it?
It was in Atlantic City, right?
Yeah, it was late April, I think.
May 17th.
May, that's right.
Wasn't it in the fall when you did it?
No,
or was it in the
May
spring?
Because I needed to get a proof of time in.
Oh, that's right.
They moved it to July, and it was the only half marathon around.
That's right.
Was, flat and close to the area.
May 17th.
God, it's so funny. I just remember, like, after the race, we all went to the Facebook page and we're looking up reviews, and they were so bad.
Look, it's only $45 to register.
Oh, is that all it is now?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the 5K.
Oh, hang on.
How much is a half?
I was going to say, because I paid like $140
Never mind.
last
It's
year.
$125 for the half.
Oh,
Yeah.
and they have a challenge, the Tycoon Challenge. That's $145.
Like, there is nothing Monopoly about the race.
Well, it takes place in Atlantic City, so there
was that. That's fair.
It is Monopoly themed in that the city is from Monopoly.
That is a good point, actually. Yeah, that is correct. Yes.
And there's a medal.
But
We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
Wasn't there just like one Monopoly piece on the boardwalk? Like
the tarp that you stand in front of, that was it, and there was like some sticker on the boardwalk.
I'll drive down there, but I'm not going to do the race. I'm going to drive the course and then see what it looks like.
What if they listened to this podcast and they were like, that Michael spent all his time trashing our race?
Look, I've got no soul. If you guys are listening and want to send us a free race registration,
I was literally going to say the same thing.
I'll do it. Like, I don't care. That's why I never judge when they're like, blah, 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 this influencer got free Run Disney registration. I don't give a crap. If Run Disney was like, you guys can have a free registration, you think my morals would be like, no, thank you? Like...
That's fair.
So our DMs are open for anybody who wants to give us any free registration.
Yeah, we'll come. We'll do a review.
Also,
I'll even lie. Honestly, if you're like, talk it up a little bit, I'll make it sound good.
Yeah. And I do want to pitch this because we kind of talked about it a little bit in the last episode, but I think we should return to Shamrock.
Oh, what, next year?
I think we should do it next year. I think we should have a weekend at Shamrock. It's a lot of fun.
I was thinking maybe a return to Donna, but maybe both.
We could do Donna. Yeah, we could run them both
Michael's
back.
doing Donna anyway, right?
Yeah, I'll at least be doing the full, depending on health.
Jesus
would you
Christ.
stop barking?
I'm in for whatever.
All right, let's think about that because I don't know. I got real nostalgic for Shamrock when we were talking about it last time.
Somebody said they were doing it this year, right?
Lisa and Chris are doing it, and somebody,
It was in somebody's goal getters.
Yeah, it was a goal getter last week.
Let's see what the weather's like this year because whatever it is next year, it's going to be the opposite.
That's fair.
What was it last year? Was it nice?
I don't even know.
Do we have any training updates? Is anybody training for anything?
I mean, the Virginia half.
Yep, we're training for Virginia half. So I will give you guys an update because last week, whenever we recorded and talked, I said I ran 6 miles on the treadmill and then wanted to die because my body hurt for like 3 days afterwards. I did it again this weekend. I ran 6 miles on the treadmill on this past Saturday and I feel fine. So it was like my body had to readjust and get right because I was
happens.
like, it was normal. Like I felt normal all week. I didn't have to like skip what I was doing on Monday or anything like that. So I have to do, I think 7 or 8 this weekend. I may do it. I think I'm going to try and do it outside. So
that would be
I
nice.
think
Outside running. Woo.
I think I've run a handful of times since we recorded last. Feels good. I didn't even do a heavy leg day on Monday. It's just the first time I've done like a dedicated leg day. And I'm still not right from it. Like I literally did some squats, some lunges, some like stiff leg deadlifts, and like a leg extension machine at the end. Like literally just those 4 exercises. It was like a 45-minute workout, and I had to use the elevator at work instead of the stairs the other time.
Is it like your quads? I always feel like whenever I do leg day, it's my quads. They hurt so bad.
So I went out to run on Tuesday, and like I was like shuffling. Like I felt like I couldn't pick my legs up. So if anybody needs to like purposely slow down on a run, just do a really heavy leg day first because you'll have no other option.
Yeah.
Nice. Pro tip.
Pro tip. Yeah. So we're getting back into it. Now it's hopefully going to start getting slightly warmer, so we should have better updates. Although we're going to get into by far the worst month of the year, and I say this every year that March is the worst month of the year because it's still winter, but you kind of think it should be spring, but it's just a hellscape and you still kind of get snow and it's miserable. Like March has to be the worst.
Yeah. I'll be down at Princess next week, so I'm ready to get back out of here again.
All right, I'm going to wrap us up. No, let's wrap up with something good.
Okay.
Is that cool?
That's good with me.
I'm going to go first.
Okay.
We started watching Yellowstone. Apparently, Kevin Costner has a giant like farm ranch in Montana and fell in love with the area. So if you're familiar with it, they like own a giant cattle ranch, and they're kind of like the Sopranos. They're kind of like Sons of Anarchy in that they're sort of the good guys. They're definitely the bad guys, and they are above the law. We're 5 episodes in, and no spoilers, but at least 2 to 10 people have been killed in every single episode by the good guys.
They're not going to get me to root for these white people against the Native Americans. Like they're stealing, like it's like the whole thing is like they're fighting the Native Americans over this land. Like
And
the Native Americans want the land.
Like their cattle wandered onto the Native Americans' land, and apparently you can just have armed firefights like and shoot each other, and you're above the law. I don't get it, but we kind of like the show. It's pretty good so far.
I'm like invested. The other thing is when we started watching it, it started and I thought it was going to be, I knew nothing about it other than it had Kevin Costner in it. I had a reaction where I was like, oh, it's now. Like, I thought it was going to be old-timey. I thought it was going to be... I was
literally about to ask you guys that when Tom just said that. I thought it was old-timey, too. It's not. It's like modern times.
It's like now.
So they did release 2 precursor shows. Like, one's in the 1800s and one's in the early 1900s.
It's so like the history of, like, the family. And
yeah,
like how they
so, like,
away,
there's... I'm going to get this wrong, but there's, like, Yellowstone 1853, and that's, like, a standalone precursor something. I got that completely wrong, I'm sure, but like this is definitely now times.
Yeah, I was shocked. Also, the main woman in it has the worst bangs I've ever seen in my life.
You're so anti-bangs.
No, I love bangs. She has bad bangs. They're like flipping. It's unbelievable. No one in real life would have this haircut. And she kind of, if you guys watch The Righteous Gemstones, she kind of reminds me of Judy, except she's not fun.
No.
It's like all the bad qualities Judy has, but none of the funny ones.
That's fair. So Yellowstone is my something good.
Nice. I have
I'm
no
looking up
something
the
good
bangs
this week.
right now.
You have to look up the bangs. Everyone has to look up the bangs. They're out of control.
Oh my God.
Nothing is my something good. Everything's existing right now to rage bait me. Wuthering Heights, I think Emerald Fennel made it to personally make me mad. So yeah, I have nothing that's good right now except National Margarita Day is Sunday, and I will be doing that. And that is my something good. My anti something good.
That's fair.
I was like, I have nothing to talk about because everything I've watched recently has just pissed me off.
I'm trying to think what I've been watching.
Yeah. I haven't been reading anything. There's like no new music right now.
Foo Fighters just dropped a new single, and they're coming out with a new album in April.
Well, I haven't listened, so I couldn't have been that.
All right.
Oh, I found this is my something good. For all you Murder, She Wrote fans out there. I found a new Murder, She Wrote recap podcast that I really enjoy. It's called Murder, She Recapped.
Also,
a Murder, She Wrote podcast.
I think that the Venn diagram of Murder, She Wrote fans and the Will Run For podcast fans, that's a circle.
Gotta be a circle.
Has to be.
But yeah, they're somewhere in season 2 right now. They're doing every episode. Since I've seen every episode probably 3 or 4 times, I can just listen to it because I know what they're talking about.
Nice.
But if you do enjoy Murder, She Wrote, definitely check it out. It's very fun, very lighthearted. I appreciate it. So
Mine is, so we've mentioned a few times we're recording this early because Michael's going to Princess and Diana's going away and whatever. But so on the day of this recording, big women's sports day.
Yes.
We had women's USA curling advancing to the semis. They had to win to get in, and it was a wild matchup. USA women's hockey won the gold today.
Whoop, whoop.
Amazing.
In figure skating, Alyssa, I haven't actually watched any figure skating aside from like reels and stuff, and I don't watch reels with the sound on. So I don't know how to say Alyssa's last name. I don't know if it's just Lou or if it's something else. So here's me mispronouncing somebody else's name.
That's the first time that's ever happened here.
She ended the drought for women's figure skating for the U.S. Nobody's won the gold since 2002.
Wow.
Or
I didn't
a
know
medal.
that.
Yeah, or a medal at all since 2006. It's been 20 years since the women were on the podium in figure skating. And then later in the day, I guess there was also a indoor track meet. And Keely Hodgkinson from Britain broke the world record in the 800 for the 100, or the 800 in the indoors. Set a new world record. So big women's sports day.
Hell yeah.
It's just been like one thing after another on my Instagram feed between the Olympics and track and field stuff. So wild Thursday over here.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I love that. Yeah, we were just talking before we started recording about how good the Olympics have been this year. They've been like super fun. There's been like fun controversies. There's been just a lot of things going on with the Olympics this year.
Yeah, there's like been cheating. There's been like very
both types of cheating.
There's been dramatic wins. There's the one girl that stole her roommate's credit cards and then won the gold.
Yeah.
Like, it's
What?
just, I forget, was she from Sweden or something? Like, I got that probably wrong.
There was something.
But like she, how they get put in rooms with other people. So I guess she stole people's credit cards and like ran up all this debt. And then she also just won the gold.
It's so
There's a lot of
ridiculous.
like
like Canada pushing like the curling thing, like all of it's been hysterical. Like it's
That's
been
why
out
and
of
it's like
control.
cheating. It's like cheating both ways because there's that Canada stuff, and then there was like that skier who like won, and then in the post race interview talked about how he cheated on his girlfriend.
What?
And
Yes!
he was like,
They were
she
like,
was my soulmate.
How do you feel about winning? And he's like, well, 3 months ago, I made the biggest mistake of my life. It was insane.
And then like they interviewed her and she's like, you gotta let it go, man. Like,
Oh man.
They've been fun this year.
Nice
They've
drama.
there's been a good amount.
Diane, we talked about Victorian ghosts earlier. There's Quinn Hughes, the U.S. men's hockey player, who the internet just says he has ghosts talking to him at all times.
That's right. And he's got brothers. There's like 2 brothers, right, on the team?
He has one of his brothers is on the team, but his other brother also plays in the NHL. There's 2 sets of brothers on the men's team, but we don't talk about the other ones because they're trash.
Yep.
That's fair.
Great hockey players, trash humans. So we just act like they don't exist.
Amen.
Hopefully they end the drought. They're going into semis get into the gold medal match. Hopefully those other brothers get the flu or something and can't play. And then Quinn Hughes and his ghosts get all the medals.
Yeah. People are seeing ghosts. The players, like every athlete's on TikTok posting insane edits of either themselves or like they're eating huge plates of like tiramisu. Like everything about it's been so great. It's been
the Olympics are the best.
They are. It's just it does bring us together as a country. Like it just
right.
So,
do you have a nice inspiring quote to end us on based on our Olympic conversation?
I got 2, but okay, so I'm going to do one and then I'm going to do a second one. And the first one I'm going to do, I like the quote. I will not attribute it to anybody because the person it's attributed to is largely problematic.
Oh my God.
So do not Google it. Just let the quote stand on its own and don't attribute it to anybody. The quote is, and I relate this to like us and running, and sometimes other people in our lives don't understand why we do it or what the purpose is of it, and sometimes it's good to find out.
I'm gonna be so mad.
Like why you do this thing that you love called running. And those who were seen dancing were thought insane by those who could not hear the music. You know how like when you see people running, if you're not a runner, you're like, why would you do that? That sounds so dumb.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to make sense to you. I like that quote.
Yeah.
Don't look it up.
God. Who is it?
I'm not going to say.
Don't slide into our DMs about whatever this is.
Do not look it up. I do not condone anything.
If it's like what level of problematic are we talking about? Are we talking about like Kanye? Are we talking about like Nuremberg? Like what are we talking about here?
The second quote I have is, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. And that is from noted Philadelphian Aristotle.
Oh. There weren't any quotes from Olympians or.
You want an Olympian quote? Hold on.
No, I don't want a third quote, but.
Olympian quote.
You'd be like that reporter asking Eileen Gu why she got silver.
Oh,
she
God.
Just lost her mind on him. She's like, I'm the most decorated skier, like female skier of all time. Eat a dick is basically what she said.
All right. This quote is, each of us has a fire in our hearts for something. It's our goal in life to find it and keep it lit. That is noted Philadelphian Mary Lou Retton.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, she's kind of problematic, actually.
What?
I feel like she kind of is, but not in like a weird way.
Literally, everyone's problematic these days. I'm going to just
I didn't know Nietzsche was problematic.
Did you look it up?
Yeah.
It's not
I
problematic.
Googled, and it's not great.
Yep.
Anyways, thank you all for listening. We appreciate you. Go crush your goals, and we will talk later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.